Hey, welcome to this module on Work Out Your Why. So, you might be asking yourself the question, why am I working on my why? Sounds a bit like a riddle, doesn't it? Well, when you have a really clear and strong purpose in life, when you feel like you love what you do, when you know that what you do every day makes a difference and that you're flipping great at it, that is a huge boost to real, deep-rooted confidence. So we're going to help you to work out your why, your reason for being, what really provides you with ultimate fulfillment, and look at the activities that are built around fulfilling that. Now, people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. That's a quote from Simon Sinek, author and public speaker. Your why or your purpose is your reason for being on this earth, and it is completely personal and unique to you. All human beings have emotional needs, but your purpose is your own and nobody else's. To give you an example, when you first meet somebody, one of the questions we tend to ask is what they do for a living. Let me give you an example. So person A says, "Tell me what you do." Person B says, "I'm a travel executive." Now, whilst this response is completely normal and one we wouldn't really bat an eyelid at, the response suggests that they know what they do clearly, but doesn't suggest why they do it. If person B knew her why, then she may have responded with something like this. So person A, "Tell me what you do." Person B, "I make people's dreams come true." See the difference? Now, when a person knows their why, they strive to meet it, even if, like in the travel executive example, let's just say they have the family from hell sitting opposite them trying to book a holiday. If they have got a strong enough why, they will do everything they can and adjust their behaviour accordingly to make that family's dreams come true, and that will make them feel fulfilled. The most successful individuals know what they do, how they do it, and most importantly, why they do it. So rather than procrastinate on what you want to do and how you could possibly make it happen, firstly, take the time out to decide on your why. Once you've decided it, test it. Is it strong enough to keep you on track during times ahead, particularly if those times are tough? So it's important we can role model this. Our why at Ladies Life Lounge is this: to create a guilt-free army of women that live the happy, fulfilling and successful life they deserve. So they are valued for the contribution they make, not just what they look like. It's simple, right? But if I just said, I run an online members club for women, that might not put fire in my belly and make me want to bounce out of bed every morning, but this does. Our why steers everything that we do. Every activity we choose to engage in leads us back to it and fulfills us. It even helps us to make decisions about what we do and do not do within the club. So, the idea is that you create yourself a statement like ours, one that you can look back to regularly to motivate you, to keep you going through times of adversity, to help you regain your mojo when it goes west occasionally, to help you feel great and confident about the person you are and what you're here on this earth to do. So this begins with creating a why wall. You can do it the old-fashioned way by creating a physical wall, maybe with a corkboard and some pins. Or you could create a Pinterest board, perhaps. It should give you some ideas to get you started on creating your actual why statement. This bit is about inspiration. It's not necessarily about concluding on the final why. Use some of these questions to help you get creative and explore your thinking, a bit like a self-coaching exercise. Sometimes, depending on what you like as a person, you might enjoy and benefit from doing this with a friend, or if you are in the members club, with another member. You will find these questions in the download or in your Pretty Confident journal if you have one. Now, this might take you 2 minutes, or it could take you a couple of days. Spend as much time as you need just to get it right. That's what's really important. Here's a couple of examples that we've come across that will get you thinking along the right lines. So a dentist, their why might be to give people beautiful smiles. A surgeon might say to give people more time with their loved ones. A sales executive might say to make it really easy so that people will want to do business with me. A youth worker might want to inspire young minds so they make good choices. This final one you might recognise. To put a ding in the universe. That was the why statement of Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs didn't set out to make computers. Steve Jobs wanted to make a difference and put a ding in the universe. He ended up just happening to make great computers. So once you've completed the creative self-coaching task and explored what's important to you, then you craft yours into a neat, succinct, clear statement. You might want to use this as a template to construct it. So here's the point of critical choice. It's time to review what you've done so far around creating your purpose and how you feel about it. So is your purpose strong enough for you to do something different? To make a change in your life, to your career? Maybe to kickstart something you've always wanted to do? So we've set you 3 questions to help you really consider this. What goals do you need to set to achieve your why? How can you leverage your positives and your strengths? And how can you mitigate or accept your perceived negatives or weaknesses? So once you're happy that your why statement defines your purpose and will serve you well, you'll know, as it'll give you a bit of fire in your belly. You'll feel excited, you might feel nervous, perhaps you might also feel raring to go. But then get it written up and display it somewhere prominent. Give it pride of place, somewhere where you will see it every day and it will keep you moving in the right direction, feeling strong, centered and confident about yourself and your place in the world. So that's Work Out Your Why. There are many other modules in this course, so feel free to dive into those when you are ready.